Well, well, well. All I can say is welcome to the beginning of a new year, the new January. Um, last January the 1st, when I went to work, it was freezing out here. It was straight up freezing, man. Now it's not. The weather is nice. I wish it was like this last year when I had went to work. It's pretty much nice out here now the way it is. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna have to bust through that because I don't want no. I don't want to get them. What you call that? The sound of other people talking. Hold on. Let me see. Let me try something right quick. Yeah, I do that. All right. Okay. I don't know. Let's try the bathroom. Oops. I don't know who films in a bathroom. I don't know who films in a bathroom. Let me get up out of here. Some people do, but I don't know. I don't. The bathroom. I guess it reminds me of your. I don't know. I don't even want to even say that. I'll probably be able to do some videos in that later on. I hope my patch of hair stay on my head right there. When it get before, like in the middle, like August, September, between August and September. I hope it's. I ain't worried about the back. The back is gonna be perfectly fine. Hold on. I got a rubber band here. So you pretty much can see. Let me know if y'all can see in the back of my head. I ain't. You know what? I don't even shave because it's a command in the Bible that God commanded His people not to you know what I'm saying, to shave or whatever. I like fruit. Look, somebody gonna say, man, what kind of video this is, bro? You should have been talking about you like fruit. So I'm gonna try to do a little research today and see if I can bring you all something, give you some better breakdowns and some stuff like that. I haven't really picked out anything to actually do no. Okay, look at this white Jesus, Caesar Borgia. You know what I mean? But they got some stuff in here about a little history in here. If I can, oh, hold on, let me find something. Oh, they got some stuff in here. I don't remember reading this here, but it gives you some scripture with text and all those things in here. Let me see, will it have a problem showing it up? Well, I probably have to have it in more light in order to be able, in order for it to show up. Yeah. I hope y'all don't hear that background in there. Yeah. Let's look at this right here. I don't know. I don't remember reading this here. The source of misery when Satan wrought through the Roman church to lead men away from obedience, his agency was concealed, and his work was so disgusted, disguised, that the degradation and misery which resulted were not seen to be the fruit of transgressions. His power was so far counteracted by the working, hold on a minute, by the working of the Spirit of God, that his purpose were prevented from reaching their full uh, friction. The people did not trace the effects to its cause and discover the source of their I don't know, mis the mysterious hold on. But in Revelation, the the revelation law of God was openly set aside by the National Council. But in the Revelations, the law of God was openly set aside by the National Council and the region of terror, which followed the working of cause and effect, could be seen by all. When France publicly rejected God and set aside the Bible, wicked men and spirits of darkness exalted in their attachment of the object so long desired a kingdom from the restraints of the law of God. Okay, France, the people, like I said, they was this was all about when they was fighting the Jews, stuff like that. You know what I mean? When French publicly rejected God and set aside the Bible, the wicked men and spirits of darkness, the Bible, wicked men and spirit of darkness exalted their attachments of these object, so long desire a kingdom free from the restraints of the law of God, because sinning against an evil work was not speedily executed. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men was fully set in them to do evil. That's talking about the other nations. These are not talking about the Israelites. Because see, these nations are the ones that turned the Israelites into demonic people. You know what I mean? This is when you think about Christopher Columbus when he came to America, and they made and signed they assigned over like 5,000 treaties with the Indians, and they took this land from the Indians, the Jews, and they slaughtered millions of the native Indians. I'm gonna try hard today is to show you all some of that stuff. That's why the Most High said that it is fully set in their heart is to do evil. But the transgression of a just and righteous law must invisibly result in misery and ruin. When you break the law, those are the results. You get misery, death, and woe, and all that comes. All that comes with it. Like whatever you do, whatever choices you make, you got to accept everything else and all the other ingredients that's gonna come with it. It comes with something. It comes with a price. Through not the visiting at once with judgment, the wickedness of man was worthless, but nevertheless, surely working out their doom. Centuries of apostasy and crime have been treasuring up wrath against the day of retribution. Retribution is another word for paying you back for something that you have done. Retribution stands for a reaping of a harvest, which their iniquity was full. The disperse of God, learning not learn too late that it is a fearful thing to have wrong out the divine patience, the restraining spirit of God, which impose a check upon the cruel power of Satan, was a great measuring removing, and in he, I'm sorry, and he whose only delight is the wretchedness of man, was permanent to work his will. Those who had chosen the servants of those who had chosen the service of rebellions were left to reap its fruits, was left to reap its fruits until the land was filled with crimes too horrible for pen to trace from devastating providence and ruin. Yeah. So I stopped off. Let's see. This was the Great Controversy, page 285, 287. But actually, it was page 169. So I just wanted to read something. You know what I mean? I don't know how that reading. You know what I mean? I don't know how it sounds. Hopefully, it you can get something out of it. It was dealing with how France rejected the word of God. You know what I mean? So we know that the Germans, people, they not the same as the Jews. They're not the same as the Jews. They not the real Israelite, what you call the Israelite. They fall in line with the Egyptians and all the Egyptians and the Germans and the Italians. The Roman Italians are the ones that actually crucified the Most High. So, matter of fact, I think I'm gonna take time and look up that. I might come back later on and look at, you know what I'm saying? Doing. Yeah, hold on, y'all. Yeah. They saying right here in the New Testament is dealing with the scripts, that the scrolls that the people that crucified. Pilate, therefore, willing to Jesus unto release Jesus, spake again to, but they cried, saying, crucify him. And he said unto them the third time, what evil has he done? I have found no case of death, no cause of death in him. I would therefore chastise him and let him go. And they were incensed with loud voices, requiring that he might be crucified. And the voice of them and of the chief priests prevailed. And Pilate gave, excuse me, and Pilate gave sentence that it should be as they required, and he released unto them him that for sedition and murder was cast into prison, whom they had desired, but he delivered Jesus to their will. And as they led him away, they laid hold upon one Simon, a Cyrene came out of the country, and on him they laid the cross that it might bear it after Jesus. So I think they said release unto him Barabbas. That was talking about God, the same word for Barabbas. That I think that's a word that comes from rabbi, which means to say all of them. I think all of them means master, meaning Christ, meaning teacher or something. Rabbi, master, teacher, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because you notice in one part of the Bible it says one of them. I think it was a rich young ruler. It was a conversation between Jesus, between God and he and an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? I think, yeah, it was Nicodemus. Nicodemus was a Jew, and it was a conversation between the Most High God and Nicodemus. So the whole point of this thing was, it was. Hold on, it's a answer that I want to add with this here. Because I know that the Roman Italians, I remember reading, I can't remember exactly where it is, but I'm gonna find out where it is. Somebody sent me they send you messages. All right. I hope nobody hear that in the living room. What verse in the Bible that tell you that the Italians crucified Christ? Hold on. The Italians crucified Christ. The Roman Italians crucified Christ. How did the Romans accept Christianity? If it's something interesting, I will read it. The institution of Christianizing a Roman Empire was not a matter of generalness empires being convinced by a few simple missionaries. It has to be understood in the context of the fact that the Romans' political theory led them to seek to consolidate all the religious institutions which they're dominant. This may be something they got by studying Greek philosophy laws, but in any case, the Romans long sought to consolidate the religious of the lands they conquered. They conquered. That means during the Republican period and the early imperial period of the Roman applied a principle called inter in well, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do a video on this here. But actually I'm looking for the this video gonna be Romans are to blame for death of Jesus. Okay. I'll tell you what, let me look at it like this. Who crucified Christ? Okay. The crucifixion of Jesus as they were a getaway. Matthew's 27:32. Matthew's 27:32. Yeah. Yes, indeed. I hope y'all don't hear that background. That's why I come up in here. Okay. Let's see here. Luke chapter 7 and verse. Let me see if this is a piece. And a certain centurion servant who was dear unto him, was sick and ready to die. Okay. And when he heard of Jesus, he sent unto the elders of the Jews, beseeching him that he would come and heal his servant. Okay, this was about healing. Okay, let me go to Matthew's 27 and 30, verse 32. Matthew's 27 and verse 32. It said, and as they came out, they found found a man of Cyrene, Simon by name, whom they compelled to bear his cross. And when they were come unto a place called Golgotha, that is to say, a place of a skull, they gave him vinegar to drink, mingled with gall. And when he tasted thereof, he would not drink. And they crucified him and parted his garment, casting lots, that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the prophet. They parted my garments amongst them, and upon my vesture they cast lots. Okay, let's go back, and I'm gonna look up the word. And they crucified him and parted his garments. Okay, they gave him vinegar to drink, mingled with gall. Let's look at that. Let's take a look at that. I hope nobody don't hear that because they talk really loud, you know. And you know what I'm saying? I hope it don't mess up and cause the interference with the video. People like, what is that in the background? They get thrown off trying to hear me, and then they get distracted with the other. So hopefully nobody hear it too much. What is gall? Bold, impenitent behavior. According to the Bible, what is vinegar mixed meaning with gall? Hold on. According to the Bible, what is gall? The word used in, hold on, let me look at it right here. Wormwood and gall, a source of bitter mortification and grief. Literally, gall is a substance secret by the liver and purviable for its bitterness, while wormwood is aromatic plant with a bitter taste. Oh, from where I see, it's a plant with a bitter taste in it, based upon what I looked up. I'm gonna look more into this later on. This just give y'all a touch of taste of like me just saying what's new. I'm trying to create something new. So I guess that's it. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna close this out, and we'll talk later. Peace, peace and love to my people of color. I'm out. Wait a minute, let me do something right quick. Yeah, I hope nobody hear that. Do they have like speakers on this thing? Hold on. Looks like my hair look pretty good in the front. I hope that stay growed right there in the front. The little testing myself out. Yep. So before you know it, it'll be one something. Yeah, it'll be one something. So talking all week. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. I don't know how this video come out, but we'll see once I go back and play the playback. Peace, peace and love to my people of color. I'm out.